Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are doing a notes exchange slash YouTube pay. So this is my first pay of the month. I know I'm quite behind on this video. I kind of completely forgot about it, to be really honest with you. So yeah, and this week and month has literally been such a mess for me. I'm like really managing life differently now that I have YouTube like in the mix with how I do my life. So anyway, I'll talk about that further in the video, but before I get started, I kind of want to say why I haven't mentioned my other YouTube channel in this YouTube channel when it comes to pay and stuff like that. So I'm going to give you a little bit of information without telling you what it is. I have a little gaming channel that I have on the side. I started it during lockdown. I always wanted a YouTube channel, to be really honest with you, but I wanted something that didn't show my face, but also I could show my face and make some friends. So I have a gaming YouTube channel, and the reason I don't tell you what it is because lots of my audience on that channel are children, and I don't really want them crossing over me talking about money and talking about finances. And although I'm definitely not a financial advisor, but anything to do with money and like children, I just don't feel comfortable with them kind of knowing what it is. So I won't be telling you guys what it is, only because I don't want anyone seeing it on here and then commenting on a video going, oh, I saw you on Pretty Budgets, and I just didn't want that. So I hope that's cool with you. I mean, it's gonna have to be because I kind of don't want it to cross over, but I hope you understand. But I would recommend doing a gaming channel if any of you are considering it. Do it. It's good fun, and you make lots of good friends on there. Anyway, moving on, that's my other YouTube channel. So I made about £130 last month on my other YouTube channel, and what I'm doing this month in my budgets is I'm literally putting £60 in. Now that's not much at all. It's about, you know, just under half of the money, that being because I want to just keep my YouTube channel, that's my main one. This is my little one that I'm just starting now, but my YouTube channel is like a second source of income that isn't a lot, that doesn't stress me out in life and isn't turning into a job. I don't think I could ever have it as a job, because I would find it quite isolating doing the videos on my own. But you never know. You never know, I might drip into other games and kind of get involved. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So that's how much I'm putting away. But other than that, I'm exchanging notes. Now, not gonna lie, I really struggled with this. Mentally, it just didn't click in my brain. And I've got an extra £20 note that is random now, that I don't know where it's come from and what it's meant to be doing. So at the end, if there's something that can exchange over a 20, I'll do that. So I think it's because I left it so last minute. The bank's now open till 2 o'clock on certain days where I am. So I literally like in 10 minutes worked it out and ran down so I could film this for you, or else it will be the next couple of days, etc, etc. So at the end of this video, I will have a load of money that I'm going to be putting back into my account, and I'll probably do that at some point this week. But I wanted to show the exchange over, as I didn't have time to record it, decide what I wanted to do, and then do it, if that makes sense. I'm just going to make sure this is definitely recording, because I have a funny feeling it's not. Nope, we're good to go. So yeah, we'll get started. Again, this is my YouTube pay, so it's not normal pay, so food shopping isn't something. But at the moment, we have £20 in there, but I won't be going through all of these and kind of showing you how much is in there unless I'm exchanging or adding to it. But train tickets, so a couple of you commented in my last video, why don't you get a season ticket for your new job and getting the train? The reason I'm not doing that is because we don't have enough desks in the office for everyone to go back into the office full time. So I'm kind of choosing as and when I go back in. Some days it'll be one day, some weeks it'll be 2 days a week. You know, it's really hit and miss. So I don't want to commit to spending a lot of money and then discover that I don't use it and actually it works out more expensive. But what I have discovered, I've gone in for the past probably month now, I've gone in for about 2 weeks, once or twice a week, that I need to get 2 tickets, and one is £11 and one is just under £5 or something like that. So what I'm doing is I'm exchanging some notes for £5 notes, so then it's really easy for me on the train, because otherwise the ticket machines give you it all back in pounds and you're there for like 9 years waiting, and the person behind you is trying to get on a train too. So I thought I'd be nice to everyone, including myself, and exchange some of the 20s to 5s. So I'm literally just changing over 2 20s to 8 £5 notes, which actually works out as all of these. So we've got 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So we've got £40 in 5s there. So that'd be 8 times of going into the office, because one of my tickets is £4.40. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, 5, 60. So there we are, £160. I think that's right. My brain is just not, it's not with it today. It's not with the maths. So that's going back in there, and then I will put the money that I'm putting back over here, probably, to keep it separate and keep it obvious. So we've exchanged those over now. I'm not going to exchange the 20s to 50s because the 10, it works out well, blah, blah, blah. Petrol, not adding any money in there. Gifts, I am exchanging to a £50 note. So what the goal is to not make them so bulky. I know people do this before. I've never actually watched an exchange video before though. But I found that some of these were getting quite bulky, and then when I would take the thing out and put it back in, some of the notes would start to slide, and thought, I'm not risking this getting muddled at all. So 20, 30, 40, 50 is what I'm going to exchange. 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, so I'm going to put this over here. So I'll put them in piles actually. That'll make some people happy. And then I'm going to put a 50 in right there. So now we have 50, 60 in the gifts in there. I hope that I'm doing this right. Please let me know if I'm not. This works for me, so I guess whatever works for me is right, but if there's an easier way to do this, I don't know. Car maintenance, so we do exchange some of these in here. So again, we're exchanging 150. So at the moment we have 50, and then we have 20, 40, 60, 70. So I'm gonna exchange a 20, 40, 50 there. Then it'll be left with a 20. So like that, and then get a 50. Yep, I'm just gonna unfold that and put that in. So obviously we're not changing any of the, we're not actually removing or adding anything, we're just changing it. Some of them we are, but time with friends, that's not having anything, nothing's exchanging there, but I'm really glad I've got this. I've been like putting myself out there a bit more and going on a couple of dates. I'm just really happy that I've got the money and not have to stress, so I can just be like, boom, you know, and not have to stress. Hobbies, so I am putting, I think I'm putting 120, no, this is where I got really confused. I'm exchanging 2 10s for a 20, so we have 25 in there now, which we did before, but it's in a 20 and a 10. 20 and a 5, like that. Side hustle, so this is one of the ones that's getting money. I am putting £40 in there, so 20, 40, and in there at the moment we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Yay, we've broken 100 in the side hustle. I need to get another tripod to have a light in my desk for when I do my other YouTube channel. On this one, I'm using a tripod to hold my phone, but literally if you was to look at this, I have masking tape, brown tape, regular tape, holding the ring light up, because the ring light with the weight of the phone is dragging it down. So in another video you can see my tripod kind of slowly creeping down, which actually made me feel really sick when I watched it. Anyway, so I will invest in another one, but I just don't know if any of you guys can recommend me a ring light or a tripod or anything, how you do these videos. That would be amazing. I'm happy to use any affiliate links or anything like that. Beauty, I'm adding 20 in here. So this isn't the floating 20 that I have, that's still floating, if you know what I mean at the end. But I got my hair done and I'm really happy with it. I got it done less blonde than what I had before, kind of a bit more browny. So I'm really happy with that, but that did cost me £150. But like I said before, I get it done once a year. I'd rather get it done once a year and it cost me that than get it done multiple times a year, because knowing me, I'll change it up again and it'll actually end up costing me more because I'll get stuff extra done, blah, blah, blah. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80 in there, and then we're going to add one more for 100. I thought I'll just take that out of my YouTube money because it did cost a lot, to be fair, to get my hair done. It always does, but that's it now. Hopefully I won't be doing that again, but that came out of my main account because that's something that is kind of a special thing to me. That came out of my savings because I was happy to spend however much to get my hair right, if you know what I mean. 20, nothing's changing, but I have in there 20, 40, 60. Should probably be putting some of that back into my account. I'll need to have a look through my bank and see if anything needs to go back. Holidays, so we've got a big change up in holidays. Right, so we have 50, 100, 150. So what I'm exchanging is I'm exchanging 3 £50 notes. 2, 3. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to do probably a really silly way, but this is how my brain works. 20, 40, 50. 20, 40, 50, and 20, 40, 50. Then I know I have 20 remaining in there, so that'll go in the pile there. And then these are the 50s that I'm removing. So I'll put the 20s over there, 10 there, 20 there, like that. So then in my brain, I know that I've done it exactly right. So now in there, we have 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, and £320 in there. Hopefully that is right. I feel like this has been too easy, cash stuffing. Cash stuffing is actually surprisingly easy. Maybe I am doing it wrong. I don't know why I keep saying that in this video. Positive thinking. Exercise, nothing's changing in there. Got 15 left over, which works out about right because I am doing the exercise every other week instead of once a week, and with a friend, blah, blah, blah. But that's for the next video. Room decor. Now we are changing one in here, so we're giving a 20 in there. So we're changing up the 2 10s for a 20. So now we have 25 in there. And the big spend, we are switching up to a 50. So we have 50 in there. We have 20, 30, 40, 55. So I'll be keeping the 5 and keeping the 50. And then moving these to the £50 note that's left over. Yeah, there was already a 50 in there, wasn't there? Yeah, I think there was. So I also asked you guys a question about adding any other envelopes, what you'd recommend, and you said about a Christmas envelope and an emergency envelope. I definitely will be doing an emergency one. I don't know if I'll do a Christmas one. I don't know. I probably should do. I probably will in the end, but I'm not quite sure. And back to account, I've just got money that's going back to the account in it. So as you can see, I have been left with a £20 note. Now this was in my exchange notes. So I'm going to go through and see if there's any way I can convert any of these into 20s. Trains, no, I need the 5s. Petrol, oh, excuse me, had a hiccup there. Petrol, no. Gifts, has a 10. Car maintenance, no. Time with friends could be exchanged to a 20, but I think it's good to... Oh my goodness, don't tell me I've got the hiccups halfway through this video. So, no, need the lower amount. Hobbies, no, got 20 and a 5 in there, so can't exchange that. Side hobbies, no. Beauty, nope, it's all 20s. Clothes, all 20s. Holiday, 20. Exercise has got 15 in, so can't do that. Decor, 20. Big spend, no. 5, back to account. So I don't know why I did this, but I don't know where to put it. I'm actually tempted to put it in the big spend, and I know that that's probably not... I could just put it back into my account, but I'm tempted to put it in the big spend because I want to... Oh, do I put it in the back into account? This is where I wish you guys were all actually with me right now so you could help me. I could put it in side hustle because it is. So the big spend, what I'm going to buy, I think, is a card holder. Like a wallety one, but I want to buy a designer one because I would never do that in my life. But they're like over £1,000, so that will be a hot minute for me to save that up. What have we got in here so far? We've got 50, 100 and 5, £105, so £125 in the big spend. Or do I put it in beauty? Because I did spend the all time with friends or hobbies. You see, I'm struggling. I'm struggling to know where to put this. I'm going to put it in beauty because someone the other day said to me, have you ever tried laser hair removal? And I said no, and then I found out that somewhere it's actually quite not too expensive to get your hair laser removal, so maybe I'll try that. And that can be what the 20 goes for. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So £120 in there. Now I'm telling you all that I'm thinking of getting laser removal, but you know what? Shaving your armpits is a long job, so that can be a thing to do. Also, got my nails done pink this time. I like this pink. They've already grown out so much. I'm thinking of maybe getting a baby blue to kind of go with my jumper. Not sure. Open to opinions. So there we are. Now, that is the end of the cash exchange. I now have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 140 there. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, so 240, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, so 340 and 50, 60, 80, so that is 20 more. Anyway, I've gone a little bit hiccupsy-doody there. I don't know what that word was, but anyway, we move. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that I haven't been putting much away from my other YouTube channel, but I just want it to be a little bit of a savings way of doing it instead of spending the money on stuff. But I still think that's a good way to do it. I should maybe have a savings envelope, but I'm not going to do that at the moment because I do like having the cash in the account. It does make me feel a little bit safer knowing that I haven't got cash lying around, and it's just easier to see how much is there. But yeah, thanks so much for getting to the end of this video. If you got to the end of this video, then please comment what envelope you would have put the £20 in, because I would love to know where you would have put it. Would you have put it in petrol, in gifts, car maintenance, time with friends, hobbies, the big spend? Let me know where you would have put it, because I really do value everyone's opinions. I'm definitely an opinions person and love to hear what people do and how that can help me. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you surprisingly soon for my regular pay, as this one was a little bit delayed, but doesn't matter, life happens. So thanks for watching. Bye.